Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Today is Monday, November 27th, 2023. Today's video, we're just going to take a quick little walk around and see where I'm getting my orchard planted out. We're about to go through 3 nights of some of the coldest temperatures we've had so far this season. We've already had a couple of frosts, but tonight we're supposed to get down to about 28 degrees, and tomorrow night we're supposed to get down to about 20. And then the next night it's going to be 32, it says. So we're having 3 nights in a row of below freezing temps. So right here, what we're looking at is my gold nugget loquat tree. And we're not 100% sure that this tree can even work for us here in our zone, 8A, North Carolina. But I guess it's going to get its test over the next few nights. And so this is what it's looking like now, and we'll take a look at it after we have these nights of cold weather. So let's go ahead and just walk on over here to the in-ground orchard, and we'll walk through and just take a quick look at what I've got planted out. So I got it laid out for 15 trees, and in this first row is apple trees. So we got a Fuji apple, and all these apple trees are on dwarf root and stock. That's a Fuji. This one is a Gala. This one here is a Honeycrisp, and this one is a Pink Lady. I just got this one planted. I need to get some mulch down on these as soon as I get this video done. So now there's a spot for one. We don't have anything there. There's a spot for one. We've already got the tree for that, but we haven't received it yet. Same thing with that spot. We already know what we're going to plant there, but we haven't received the tree yet. So I guess we'll just go ahead and walk back this way and talk about what we do have planted. So that last tree we looked at, the Pink Lady apple right there, that's the one we got from Stark Brothers the other day. This right here is the Gold Mine Nectarine. I couldn't think of what the name of it was, that we got from Willis Orchards. That's a really nice sized tree. This here is a Alberta peach that we bought from a local big box store. And here is another open spot. We already got the tree purchased for it. We haven't received it yet. So we'll talk about it when we get it planted. And then our last row, which has our trees that have been in the ground the longest, that's a Santa Rosa plum. And then behind it, those two right there are Crimson Sky pomegranates. And the one here on the left, it actually grew one flower last year. It didn't pollinate, but hopefully this coming year we'll maybe see some pomegranates. This right here is a peach tree, and it is actually a peach tree that was grown from seed that someone gave me. We haven't seen any fruit on it yet. Last year it bloomed for the first time. It's been in the ground 3 years, I think, and it was probably about 5 years old because it stayed in the pot here for at least a year, and when I got it, it was probably a year old. Anyway, we're hoping we'll see some peaches on that this year. Then our next one here is a Fantasia Nectarine. And right behind it, I got a couple of real small blueberry bushes. I may end up moving those. We'll have to see. I'm thinking I might end up having to move those pomegranates too. We'll just see how all that works for us. But yeah, that's our Fantasia Nectarine. And then here is a Blenheim Apricot. And then the last one in this row is a Stella cherry tree. And so that's the last of our in-ground orchards. And so if you watched our last video, we purchased a couple of pear trees, got them real cheap. Our plans for those is to see those 3 trees right there are Bradford pears. They're ornamental pears, so you don't actually get any fruit that you can eat off of them. I'm going to be removing those and then replacing them with pears like the Kiefer pear and the Ayers pear that I purchased the other day. And yeah, I'm going to replace them with pears that I can eat. So let's just walk around back here real quick and take a look at the garden. Really need to get busy because I got a few things still left growing in here I need to harvest, and need to get that mulch out around them trees. And it'll be dark here in less than an hour. But let's just walk over here and look at the garden and see what it looks like right now. Right here is the 2 avocado trees I got. I think that was the video before last. And that is our day avocado. We're hoping maybe we can get that one to pollinate a flower when it blooms this year for us. There's the garden. There's our cowpeas. So we had a couple of frosts already, and even though I covered them, they got burnt a little bit. What surprised me is the peppers I had planted. They actually survived pretty good for the most part, as you can see if you get down close. It's been warm enough since the leaves got burned off that we got a lot of new growth trying to come back. But there's a bunch of habaneros right there. And there's a bunch of Carolina Reapers. We still haven't eaten one of those yet. But there's several of those I need to harvest. And again, if you look close, while the leaves got burned off from the frost, we got lots of new growth coming back on those. But after these next few nights of cold weather, they're not going to make it back. So over here in this bed, none of this stuff got covered. But surprisingly, some of it did make it through pretty good. Actually, only one looks like it got completely killed off, maybe 2. So these chiltepins didn't do that great, but they got new growth coming back on them. These were some Trinidad scorpions. All the leaves got burned off, but you see they got new growth coming back. Problem is we're about to have 3 nights of cold weather, and it ain't going to make it through that. But as you see, we got tons of peppers in here. Some of them might be a little soft from that last read, but that's a good jalapeno right there. Whole bunch of them. There's some cherry Tom Bomb cherry peppers back there, and there's even a pretty nice size bell pepper right here. Let's get in here and look at that. Might as well go ahead and take that off of there. Oops. There you go. That ain't too bad for November, almost December. Decent bell pepper from the garden. But anyway, there's the girls. They're all nice and healthy. I still hadn't got them moved. The plan is to move them over there where that shed is, but it ain't happened yet. But I need to go ahead and end this video so I can get busy doing the things I need to do, harvesting these peppers and mulching. Here's our ginger, still going. Still hadn't seen the actual flowers. I need to put these in the greenhouse because I really would like to see that open up into an actual flower right there. There's plenty of ginger under the soil there. We harvested one in another video if you saw, and you can even see it kind of poking through the ground right there's a little piece. But anyway, guess we'll go ahead and end the video right here. Thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, and share, and enjoy your day.